Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the difference between the word receipt and revenue, because very often these two words create a lot of confusion. What is the difference between receipt and revenue? Today we are going to discuss in details. First of all, we should know the meaning of receipt. Now receipt, if you see the dictionary, that is Cambridge Dictionary, that is the meaning of receipt is the act of receiving something, especially money or goods. So the act of receiving, remember when we say receipt, it is basically anything that we receive. Basically, and when we are discussing in the context of government, then whatever the government receives basically in the form of money, that we can say this is receipt. And now if you try to understand the etymology or the origin of the word receipt, then the meaning basically the word comes from the Anglo-French or Old French receipt, that is R-E-C-E-I-T-E, receipt, and the meaning is written acknowledgement of money or goods received. So you can say that the meaning of receipt is act of receiving. And when we are using this for the government, then whatever the government receives, that is called as receipt. And that means basically it could be the tax revenue, it could be non-tax revenue, it could be loans, anything that government, any form of money comes to government and the government receives anything will be called as receipt. Now revenue is a part of the receipt, because in the receipt government can collect tax, that I told it could be revenue, or government can also borrow. So both borrowings and tax and non-tax, everything that government receives will be called as receipt. But when we use the word revenue, the revenue word becomes a narrow part or a part of the receipt. And when you come to the word, when you use the word revenue, the dictionary meaning of the word revenue is the income that a government or a company receives regularly. So the word that we should remember here is, or the word that is emphasized here is the regularly. So the income that a government or a company receives on regular basis. So that's why we call the receipts that are recurring in nature are called as revenue receipt. So that is the dictionary meaning. And if you see the again origin of the word receipt, the revenue, then it is basically the income from property or possession, and it is basically coming from a French word, Middle French word, that is revenue, and in Old French it is called as a return. And so the meaning, so basically it is a French word and it comes from, and it's a French word, and the meaning is income from property or the possession, or it is basically return from something. So revenue is something that comes as a return, and it comes on regular basis. That's why we say return, because when we are getting, say within revenue we have tax revenue, we have non-tax revenue. Now when it is tax revenue, we are paying tax because government is paying certain benefits to us. Basically government is providing a lot of public goods like road, defense, government is protecting all of us, government is providing roads, electricity, drinking water, different services it is providing. Those are called public goods, and that's why we are getting all these benefits. So in return we are paying tax to the government, and then when it comes to non-tax, then we basically directly get certain benefits, like if you are using a park, then we have to pay a fee. Similarly, when you are using the benefit, the service of the judiciary, you have to pay a fee. Similarly, when you are getting education, you have to pay a fee. When you are getting the service of police, you have to pay a fee. So that's how these are all non-tax revenue. Similarly, government is selling minerals and it is getting non-tax revenue or royalty it is getting. So those are coming in return. Okay, that's how when we say the word revenue, it is coming in return of something, and these are coming on regular basis. So revenue is basically a part of the receipt that are recurring in nature, that comes on a regular basis, that is called revenue receipt. Now the other part of the receipt is the capital receipt, because there are also certain revenue which do not come on regular basis, and those are basically called as the capital receipts. So we can say that the word capital or the capital receipt is basically non-recurring in nature. Now if you see the dictionary meaning capital, the meaning of capital, it is basically money and possession, especially a large amount of money used for producing more wealth or starting a new business. And basically sometimes in fact if you try to understand the origin of the word capital, then again it is basically it is coming from a medieval Latin word, that is capital, CAPITALE, capital, and the meaning is basically stock or property. And later the word was used to mean the principal sum of a money loan. So basically now the principal amount becomes is referred to as also capital. And basically when we start a business, we say that the initial amount that is invested for doing the business is also known as capital. So let's say when we say capital, it is basically a large sum of money, and that is used for producing more wealth or for starting a new business. So that's why capital receipts are basically usually government borrows. The capital receipts are basically used for creating something new. Okay, and it is not used for our transaction or regular day-to-day expenditure like our salary or pension. These are basically used for, since we are discussing in case of revenue, in case of receipt, we can say that the receipt that comes once in a while and it comes in a bulk amount. So the capital receipts are basically non-recurring in nature, and this could be so capital receipt could be of two types. It could be a debt capital receipt or it could be a non-debt capital receipt. So when you say debt capital receipt, these are basically borrowings. We are borrowing from different sources. Those are debt capital receipts. And there are also non-debt capital receipts. So non-debt capital receipts basically do not create any liability on the government. So how do the government mobilize this non-debt capital receipts? It can sell some property, and it could basically land. Government usually cannot sell; it can only lease out. But of course, we have seen some state governments also sell land. But typically, government sells the wealth that is available with it, and that could be basically the public sector undertakings, the industries, the share. It can sell the industry and get some money. So that could be actually basically non-debt capital receipt. So again, to repeat, we can say that so when we are discussing the receipts, whatever actually comes to the government is called as receipt, and basically all the revenue, all the money that comes to the government is receipt, and it could be in the form of revenue receipt, it could be in the form of capital receipts. Now revenue receipts are basically coming on a regular basis, and it coming as a return, so that's why it is either a tax or a non-tax revenue. And the other part of receipt is the capital receipts. So capital receipts are coming basically non-recurring in nature, and those are coming in a bulk amount, and those are basically coming as loan, and which is basically used for initial investment, or it is used for creating some productive capacity, and this is coming in a large quantity, and these are not regular in nature. So that is basically capital receipts, and capital receipts are either borrowings, and usually government borrows a bulk amount, and or it can become a non-debt capital receipts, and non-debt capital receipts are coming when the government tries to divest or sell some industries or part of the share of some industry, then it is usually non-debt capital receipts. And similarly, we can also say that in case of expenditure, we also see that there are revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. So we can use actually same logic, that the expenditure that are recurring in nature, that happens on regular basis, are basically are revenue expenditures, such as salary, pension, interest payment, that actually government does on regular basis. So those are basically the revenue expenditures. And capital expenditures are basically non-recurring in nature, and government actually will invest a bulk amount in some places, and it is used for creating more wealth. Those are basically the capital expenditures. So revenue expenditures are non-recurring, recurring in nature, regular in nature, and those are salary, pension, interest payment. And capital expenditures are non-recurring in nature, and those are used for creating assets or creating more wealth, or basically to generate more wealth. Those are capital expenditures. So that is basically the difference between the revenue and the receipt, or you can say that the receipts are of two types: revenue receipt and capital receipts. Similar, expenditures are two types: revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. So whenever we are using the word revenue, we should understand that this is referring to a regularity or recurring, and receipts are basically all the things that comes to the government. This is the act of receiving, and that includes the revenue receipt as well as the capital receipt. Thank you so much.